What's up? My name is Candunde, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
Said the police. So they told the police they had been promised more than 2 million Zambian kwacha, which is 58 pounds or $73,000 for their mission, according to the police statement. So the suspects are being held in custody and will appear in court soon, the police said, but did not give an exact date for the hearing. They have not yet commented in public on the allegations.
You know that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Leonard. Welcome back.
Thank you, Mr. Swale. Good morning to you.
Compliments of the season.
Thank you, you too.
At least we can gladly say Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Anyway, if the supreme law of the land states so, then their arrest is within the confines of the law. Hence, they should be subjected to what the law states. I'll rest my case in that fashion and pay for more.
Great, thank you for coming through.
Yeah, so we're just going through what the law was saying. So the Witchcraft Act, Chapter 90, said this act provides penalties for various offenses related to witchcraft, including naming or imputing witchcraft. Anyone who accuses another person of practicing witchcraft can be penalized. That is the first one. And professional witch doctors, those who claim to know or have knowledge of witchcraft or practice as witch doctors can face penalties. That's the second one. And also possessing charms or other witchcraft related items, like in this case, individuals found with items associated with witchcraft can be penalized. So this is one of the reasons that these guys have been arrested. Yes.
So my question is, how is it connected? How are they connecting anyways?
Did they confess? The question is, did they confess that we were sent to charm the president? That's that is not clear in the statement.
I don't think that's
given.
Anyways, yeah, we're waiting to see. I
think it would have been
curious.
nice if somebody confessed. If
yes,
otherwise you have no proof. Even if you find me with charms and all that, what proof do you have that it was you that was
But then
about
for them to say
charm?
that there was a 2 million kwacha involved,
They must have mentioned something.
yeah, exactly. So that could say something.
Are we
overly
just
superstitious? Or is that for real? Because I also wonder, because if the way we see witchcraft on TV, right, where they go into
in Nigerian movies,
yes, especially, and though we hear about it when we're talking, when we're sharing stories among ourselves, but lights tukaenda mankara kumbaola, just telling stories, go like,
these are things that we hear about that we've
so
been
now
told by older
my
people.
question is to say, if I'm going in secret to chant things and say, I want this person to be like that and like that and like that, or let this person have that and that and that and that, and I'm alone in secret, and then you don't see, it's not like the charm paves road where everybody can see to say it's coming from this house to that house.
one.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, Maugabwa.
Bwino mwaka bwanji.
Maugabwini.
Yeo, ndi mwandani ntumila kuti.
Adamson Karomba ntuna pamchende.
Yeo.
Ufit. Apamanzi Nigerian movies ya mongera muzana.
Yangena ma politics.
Yangena muzana. Yamanda kwa president. I think the food government has been trying to create a pamoja. After that, I investigate guno bueno kafika kumani wa mbotu. But the part of the system was so. Zambia vitu togoro vikachinja so. Azomaza penzo tuza takbira JJ Banda of office ma press briefing driva na marawa kwa JJ Banda. Some Zambia fanga ngana vezi. Like na man kwa basenza nchewan. Mutu wote katika Zambia pamoja.
Yeah, it was como. Now it's like, since that doesn't happen and it's up to the confession of the person, like if me in my bedroom I bewitch Brave with a swollen eye, and then we come for wake here together, and then people start saying, oh, Esnat is a witch, she's the one that bewitched Brave with a
How do
swollen
they
eye.
know?
Exactly, if I haven't confessed that I have done that. So they're just going to base it on the fact that I have beef with you, and that I am rumored to have touched things, you know what I mean, and that I am like suspicious in that way. So that's what they can only say. That's why I see Vimburuka and Soyako and Akulo Wise Night and things like that. And there's no proof that, there's no of them proving this. If I was in secret in my own bedroom and I haven't confessed to anything, how are they linking it to me? You know what I mean?
That's the question. How are they linking it to someone? So witchcraft, from what we have heard, or from what I have heard, is there are stubborn people in the world is people that practice witchcraft, so they rarely confess.
You know, like you
yeah.
can catch them naked on a broom.
They'll just be quiet. Those are things we've heard. It's not like we've seen.
Yeah.
We hear stories.
So we're talking about the story where suspected witch doctors were arrested over attempt to bewitch President Hakainde Hichilema, and that's why the chameleon was trending. It's among the things that were found with them. Also, there's an issue of animal cruelty there that was found, that was mentioned in that story.
Yeah.
So we want to know your thoughts. Like, are we being overly superstitious or witchcraft?
And when you look at witchcraft is a craft, yes. Now for
Craft.
you to catch the doctor of the craft.
That's a way to put it.
Yeah, there's a witchcrafter and the doctor, the person who knows about it and how to cure people that have been infected by witchcraft and all that, So this is a person that is well vested with knowledge in this thing. So why would they just set themselves up to be caught, Spirituality is a huge thing, A lot of things happen around the realm of spirit. I don't understand, and sometimes why Christians don't believe in spirituality when everything that happens in the church is around. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Hey.
Good morning.
Morning, thank you. Yes, Mr. Nkoa.
Now, that means that
vanagwira ng'anga swanagwire mfwiti. Ng'anga amene imagwira ndiye inagwiriwa.
Vanawapeza na makamilion.
You know what it is that
Ero tili pa BBC.
why the people and then the people can just say that no, I think to me and my friend and my group.
Yeah, it's gone.
0955221515 is the number to get through to us. Are we Zambians just over superstitious, or witchcraft really does exist? I think. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, morning. How are you?
Morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes, Mr. Mlenga.
But you know that to me, that is really unfortunate. Because Bambo Pezeka, my friend, has so I also know the Baba President. That is on and that is just on and they have a situation here. And go if I'm an English, you go to Maganiza, so I join the Maning man. And but we won't see whether we are a candidate to the year. We won't see whether one of which Mangana is a dear British school, and dear British school, and given in Greece. So, Apopedia for Elomonga, Yamerema Butako, Yagoba, the Ben, and he come back there, they need them evidence in a Kambajata, Yamundi, but Namusen, and Mangwana, Jani, Yandia Menema Butako. But the thing that you know about the Ben and Manizu, Mangwana, Jani, hapo sininga tu gari maendeleo ni gari ipo ile ni kugondo ni gari pamene bali pesa na so monga ile mwameni onera kwa polisi ko kutikana na bitana au kukamba kuti kulipaso so it means that I know if I will we are not smoke without fire so it is but something so that is when we are zona abo bantu ngati nyenzo ya uti wa president abafuni kama president Amerika mbele leo kitinga kiwagiri wana kimbizuri za kitu za pena ni mwana shani kutinga kupesinga mapenalty then ndio mapesinga mapenalty yao kutoka jamii kama ni kuko na kutoka na president ya Kufuna abafaile ba president yayo. Ite muno muganda tukira mutendere kuntu Kuka bintu zinazokuelezeka maningi monga president akamwalira. Sasa hiyo siasa yake na bonke bamene bali involved muri hiyo scandal. Wasilika bakesimelo. Leo meringa kama.
Okay, it's come on,
0955221515 is the number to get through to us and let us know what you think.
Right. So there's in just a bit more detail to the story. It says the suspects disclosed that an initial payment of 16,500 kwacha was made out of their agreed 30,000 as advance payment. The full amount promised after, of course, was the 2 million like I mentioned. The suspects were formally arrested and charged for the following offenses. Let's take that call as we talk about the offenses. Hello, good morning. We know much weekend mkwai.
Vakombe. Mkwai.
Yeah, mkwai.
Mufire mwakwata proof. Ife baba ekete na fya maka milioni na machamzi wako ete aba.
Oh.
I
was watching yesterday this morning because it is sometimes impediment otherwise it's watching the English she twice English otherwise man sorry kundosh mamon so in the Russian English national what is better than English whether English is very better than English sana want to offer sana want madam so
okay.
No, yeah, I'm quiet. Are we just being overly superstitious? Oh, but then we have witchcraft laws.
So it means there is witchcraft.
It's just like I heard a funny story one time of this gentleman who said he didn't believe in witchcraft.
I think with me, my thought the problem is the name witchcraft. Like that makes it sound bad. I don't know if it's bad.
Yeah. No, it's just because of how it's been demonized. Yeah, and that's why you think
otherwise it's supposed to be named as spirituality. Only that it has the negatives and positives.
Some people call it quantum physics.
Yeah,
Some people call it quantum physics because it's part of like you can prove that this is how this can be done and whatnot. I think one person that talks about this quite in a properly detailed way is Reverend Walter Mombazi. If you've heard of him talk about things like this, there was a workshop I attended where he was talking about it, like the way he was explaining it, walking you through like step by step. I mean, like I understood physics, quantum physics. Okay. Yeah, it sounds very complicated when you say quantum physics.
I always have a question what's the difference between a person moving pakaluvango, flying on the Kaluvango, and Jesus Christ walking on water?
That's a
What's
good
the
question.
Difference?
That's a good question.
Is Jesus Christ, what he's performing, is that not witchcraft compared to the person that is flying on the Kanongo? I don't know if it's a Kanongo, Kaluvango, whatever it is called. But those are things you can want to ask. But anyway, you don't want to dive much into this before you are persecuted by the mass body. Yeah, so we are out of time now. I think we're not accepting any more calls. We are done with the interaction.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We have a comment on Facebook. Okay, let's see if we can get to that comment. All right, so this comment says, according to Africans, a man is sometimes tested how strong he is spiritually and physically by a witch doctor, by witch doctors in an area where you live as a man. Nothing strange about that. So the president got a test with an LOL and the laughing emoji, and the president, oh my god, okay, I can't say that, but why arrest the wizard? Why? There's a lot of laughing in this, but anyways. basically it's talking about how it's a test of your strength physically and spiritually.
Yeah.
I mean, that comment reminds me of our former president Edgar Lungu, and him collapsing in the stadium for his inauguration. You remember that story? Yeah. Anyways, so I was also being tested and things like that. Anyways, there's a lot of questions we can ask